how about them tops, son?
All day, SEC boys. SEC, they supposed to be SEC. Where's the other, baby?
You're listening to the Red Out Podcast.
Hello everyone, and welcome into a Red Out short clip here. This is from our latest episode. Hope you enjoy. Ranking favorite sports movies, not including horse racing or boxing.
Because Devin hates horses.
I do not hate horses.
He hates horses.
Horse racing movies are not very good. I'm sorry, I just don't like them.
Well, there's only one horse racing movie, so...
No, there's two. There's two. There's Secretariat and there's Seabiscuit.
Secretariat, is what he said. What about Warhorse? That's not sports, though. So.
Is that a warhorse? Oh, that's the one where the horse is actually a war horse.
Doesn't he race later though, or is he just in the war?
No, he's just in the war. He just races around the battlefield. That's all he does.
Well, there you can see. Now he races around the battlefield. There
so he doesn't die. That's a different. That's a different.
Seriously though, just for a second.
Races around no man's land.
Just for a second though. Okay, so he's a horse. I'm assuming it's a
yes.
It's a horse. That's a look.
Have you ever seen the movie?
No, I haven't seen the movie.
Okay, first off, this is this beautiful Disney-esque movie.
But is he
where this
up
horse...
in No Man's Land?
Yeah, he runs through No Man's Land.
If you give me an infield, I can hit that horse. And I ain't ever shot an infield.
Why would you shoot the horse though? Okay, here's the thing.
Because then the guy goes down.
The guy's not on the horse. The horse just runs.
Well,
it's based off a book.
Well, then I'm just shooting horses.
It's a kid's book. The horse gets conscripted by the English military in World War One. And they take it to war, all this stuff happens, and then he gets to go home. Something, I don't know. I didn't watch the whole
thing. I'm just saying, if I see a horse running through the middle of No Man's Land, even if it ain't gonna do that, I'm gonna be like, hey Fritz, let me watch this. Boom! I got him!
Actually, some of the guns they made in that time were very ingenuitively made. Because,
they rigged everything.
Yes, they rigged it, and it had mirrors on it, and like a pull trigger with a rope. Have you seen those?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
cool.
The mirror guns.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, maybe I couldn't hit him with a mirror gun. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if I could get a full bead on him, I could hit the horse.
You probably hit the horse easy, but I don't know if you could down it with some of their rifles.
Oh, 30-06 would take that bad boy down the infield's 30-06.
They usually had...
but anyways, enough digressing into me shooting at horses.
Yes.
Sorry, horse lover.
Okay. Ross, we'll let you take your favorite sports movies.
Alright, I've got 4, and... I'm a little heavy on the Kevin Costner, but I'll go first with Field of Dreams.
Ooh, good one.
Just a good old sentimental, father-son, just wake up the echoes. Let's have a catch, Dad. You can't, if you can't get emotional after that. I mean, even if you don't like baseball, I mean that's awesome. Tin Cup, another great Costner movie. Just that scene where how many does he hit in the water before he nails it on the green and holds it? Like 7 or 8.
Devin literally is playing copyright in the background. He's going to get us copyright. Nobody's going to listen to this episode because the bots are going to find us.
Yep, they'll find us eventually. I'm not posting that this stuff's up here. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry, Ross. Tin Cup.
So, yeah, Tin Cup, he shoots the 12. I mean, it's, you're getting kind of into the romantic comedy. Is it more romantic comedy, more sports movie? I mean, same I guess Jerry Maguire type stuff, but...
Oh, Jerry Maguire.
Good movie.
When he plays the round of golf with a bat and a shovel and and a pool cue and something else, I just kind of was like, what? But, it's whatever. It's whatever you
that part.
Kevin Costner is the man, though.
It's got Cheech in it.
Oh my gosh, Cheech Marin is awesome.
Don Johnson's the villain. Don Johnson's a great villain in that movie.
Don Johnson is a good villain, I'll give you that. He's a good one. So is that...
I got 2 more. I've got, obviously, Caddyshack, which is probably the best golf movie ever.
Yeah.
Just so many quotes. Quotes for days. I mean, gophers, you want me to kill all the gophers, they'd lock me up and throw a key.
Okay, first off, the scene where he is hitting the hydrangeas or whatever with the golf club was completely ad-libbed.
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
That was just amazed me. I thought that was amazing.
Dude, cold take. outside of a couple of the like really good parts, like the movie's like 98% fluff to me.
I agree. There's my favorite part's the gopher.
I love that movie, man. I can quote that all. I watched it the other day. Like I watched it on TV, and it was all edited, and I still thought it was hilarious. So that's great.
It's hilarious.
The funny thing, that Bill Murray succeeded Chevy Chase on Saturday Night Live, and there was kind of like a whole controversy. So they conjured up that one scene together in that movie, even though their characters didn't intertwine, so they could be on the screen at the same time. That's a good little fact.
That is a cool little fact.
I did not realize that. That's awesome.
Dude, Saturday Night Live hates Chevy, man.
Yeah, but I heard he was...
He's a turd.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things that he's a turd.
He's a turd.
But, it's whatever.
Oh, he's a turd, but, I mean, he until about the mid-'80s, he was gold, man.
Oh, he was...
he's still... talent out the wazoo.
Yeah, he's a comedic god as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, yeah. And finally...
Okay, and then the last thing, I'll go good old basketball movie. Do one in almost every category. Hoosiers is just great. Just good old... Even though it's about Indiana, it's just probably one of the best basketball movies there is. So...
Awesome. That's good.
Hoosiers is a darn good movie.
Yeah.
Jared, why don't we let you take yours, buddy?
It's a good segue because Hoosiers was also on my list. Very good movie.
Boom, there you go.
Like for basketball, that's the only one I really know of too anyways, besides like Space Jam. Which, I mean, those are still pretty quality. Those are still quality, but very, very different. And as far as football goes...
What about Juwanna Man? Remember that?
She's the man.
Do you guys not remember the movie Juwanna Man?
I don't think so.
It was really bad. It was like this...
I saw Juwanna Man. It was super bad.
Yeah, it was really terrible. But it was like this guy that the whole shtick is like he's like men's basketball player who like pretends to go play on the women's team for I don't remember what reason he had, and then obviously the hijinks that ensue. My boy Avery used to love that movie. He used to watch it all the time. I was like, this is crap, man. What are we doing? Can we go play Halo?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I mean, Air Bud's another quality basketball movie.
Yes, Air Bud is good.
Just throw Air Bud out there. But some of my other favorites, remember the Titans, like as far as like sappy sports movies goes. I mean, that one's still like pretty
great.
Strong side, left side.
Yeah, and let me see. Of course, like the rest are all just comedies. Because, I mean, I love funny sports movies. I mean, that's what I live for, basically. I mean, The Longest Yard, the remake, in my opinion, I like a whole lot better. Love it. And, of course, I mean, Waterboy, another incredible, beautiful movie that exists. But, I mean, if I had to choose a favorite, and this 100% counts to me, if it doesn't count to you, then you have bad taste. But the very first Ace Ventura: Pet Detective movie.
There you go, yes.
Rescuing Dan Marino. I am a huge Miami Dolphins fan. I love Jim Carrey in that role. It was just very, very good movie. Alrighty then.
So was that what started your Miami Dolphin love?
Laces out, Dan.
There you go.
Believe it or not, I was actually a Dolphins fan before I ever got to see that movie because I started to become a Dolphins fan in like 2003, 2004, and I didn't get to see that movie until I was like in middle school, high school.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, right?
I know, I feel so old. I'm like, that movie came out in what, 90-something?
Early 90s, yeah.
And he didn't see it till 2003.
93.
You probably saw it on rerun on like TBS or something, I'm sure.
It was like Sunday afternoons.
Yes.
But then once I saw it and I saw the Dolphins were in it, I mean, that just sealed the deal.
So for me, I have 5. Number 5 for me is The Replacements.
Okay.
Dude,
yeah.
I love The Replacements. It's not a good movie, but I always... And I think I first saw it...
It's a good movie. But go ahead.
Falco?
Yeah,
Yes.
Falco, yeah. With the cheerleaders distracting the other team. Dude, when you were like...
I will disagree. That is a great movie.
It's an enjoyable movie. I'll say that. I love that movie. Number 4 for me is one... I don't know if you guys have... It's fairly famous, but it's kind of died out because all the actors that were in it are dead. And this is less sport, more game, okay, under my definition, but The Hustler with Paul Newman and Jackie
Paul
Gleason.
Newman, baby.
Paul Newman's my favorite actor of all time, and there's literally in that... It's boring by modern standards, but there is this back and forth of a pool game for way too long. There's no dialogue, and it's just reaction shots of Paul Newman and Jackie Gleason, and it's so well done, and it's like a film nerd thing, but I do not care because Paul Newman is awesome, and it's so freaking good. So that's my number 4. Number 3 for me, and they all
He's
get
great
to...
in everything.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, I mean, I'm not even going to get into like the
Hey,
war
Jake,
thing.
have you seen the sequel to that movie, The Color of Money?
So I actually haven't seen The Color of Money. I know that I should watch it. I did not know that it was a sequel to that movie.
Yeah,
You'll have to see that then.
It's the sequel.
No, I like that one, and then what's the one where they do the gambling like front? What's that one called?
Do what?
The Sting. Is it The
The
Sting?
Sting?
The Sting's good. Sting's really good.
Sting is great.
That one I really
Butch
enjoy.
Cassidy. There's so many good.
Butch Cassidy's awesome. But yeah, so that's my number 4. And then after this, it gets into like just funny and feel good. So number 3, Major League. I stinking love Major League, man. Well, you saying Jesus Christ could hit a curveball?
So good.
That's so good.
It's got some of the best quotes ever.
It's so good. And then number 2 for me, and this is like everybody's childhood favorite, The Sandlot, right? You killing me, Smalls? I mean, how often do we say you're killing me, Smalls, right? And then finally, my favorite sports movie is, again, a stupid comedy that I love, and that's Happy Gilmore. Freaking love Happy Gilmore. Because when we were little, that was like super. I mean, that was at the heyday of Adam Sandler dumb comedies.
Yeah, when Jared was not born.
Yeah, and he was just twinkling in his daddy's eye.
That's right.
But yeah, for Happy Gilmore is just, God, it's all in the hips.
You eat pieces of poop for breakfast?
Yeah. Nice filter, bro. Nice filter.
Okay, so everybody's already mentioned mine, so it's all good.
But because we're mentioning like crazy popular movies.
Yes, exactly. I'm trying to get to this part.
Devin's trying to play more copyright stuff.
Yeah.
So, no one's ever going to hear
We
this.
don't own any of this stuff, so there's my disclaimer.
It doesn't matter if you have more than 3 seconds.
Like an hour into the podcast, there's
Yeah.
the disclaimer. Smooth.
Yes.
We're not putting any disclaimers on anything. We're just trying to... There's a 3-second rule, man. You get 3 seconds.
It's on YouTube, right?
No, that's the thing. You get 3 seconds. That's where that rule comes from, on YouTube.
Okay, so these are in no particular order. So I'll probably start at least favorite. Bull Durham. I like that sports movie just because there's one scene in that movie that cracks me up every time, and it's where the infield has their own meeting about what to buy somebody for their wedding. And it is the greatest thing ever.
They're just having this discussion.
Yeah, they're
like
having
right
this
here.
discussion about, do you buy candles or what do you buy this person, and they're getting married. And the coach, the manager, sends out the assistant to settle everything. And it is probably one of the funnier scenes.
You buy candles, you don't buy monogrammed hand towels.
No. They're like, we don't know what to buy for the wedding. He's breathing out of the wrong nostril. This, and it's a great scene. Probably next favorite would be Space Jam. I don't have any problems admitting that. LeBron James will never be the greatest of all time because he has not saved the Looney Tunes from going to Toon Mountain.
To flop as much as he does.
Do what?
What'd he say?
I expect it to flop as much as he does.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
I will say LeBron is a good actor because I've seen some of his stuff and he's pretty good.
He's going to be a much better actor than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's terrible.
Yes. Michael was not great, but he's the GOAT in my opinion. Probably the next one for me is gotta be probably Longest Yard remake. Adam Sandler. I love that one. I haven't seen the original.
The original's fine, but it's an older movie, so the jokes are a little flatter. They don't really get as... I mean, I hate to say it, but like it's a lot drier. It's not as like... I mean, it's not as much dirty, gross, like fun dude humor.
Well, of course, they've got a lot more football-esque or wrestling dudes in the remake, too.
There's some big
Stone
old
Cold
boys.
Steve Austin, Kevin Nash. A lot of those dudes are really good actors, and they are hilarious as all get
Stone
out.
Cold's fun.
Kevin Nash on the hormones is hilarious.
So
Love
good.
that scene. Let's see. Next one for me would probably be Waterboy.
Waterboy's so good.
Because my mama said it was amazing. Used to
right.
love watching that in
the
high
devil.
school. What, bub?
Foosball's the devil.
That's
It's the
right.
devil.
My mama said, alligators
when
got
we-
all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Do you remember we used to, like, that was like a quote forever. You would just
Oh my
all
gosh.
the time, my mama said,
My mama said, you the devil.
Like, just randomly.
Love it. Probably next favorite will be
So
Happy.
which part of the snake are we eating right now?
If snakes don't have paws, Mr. Coach Klein, they have, it would be the knee. Great. We're eating his knee. Love that movie. I could watch that probably on a loop, and I would be completely happy about that. No. And what's for dessert? Squirrel. Love that part. Happy Gilmore's next. Yes, you eat pieces of crab for breakfast is a great. Oh my gosh. I would like a cold glass of milk. What, you're going to get a cold glass of shut the hell up?
Yeah. Well, now your fingers hurt. Well, now your back's going to hurt.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have to tell this story, and I don't care. I was okay when I was a kid. You used to have to, Jared, you don't know this, but there were VCRs, and if you had a movie come on TV, you had to record it.
I had
plenty. Oh, Mr. Big Spender had a bunch of. Dude, what are you doing? This is how.
He grew up in Franklin. Of course, he had a VCR.
Well, I was just going. He's like on the tail end. He's on the tail end of it. He was actually collecting them because they were antiques.
Yes, they were antiques in those days. But yes, Happy Gilmore came on ABC because my family didn't have cable.
Yeah, we didn't either.
So we had to record it. So I had to go somewhere or do something. I don't remember what it was. I told my father to record it. I wanted to watch it because I'd never seen it. I literally, no joke, I used to think that movie started when not Happy. Oh, what's his name? Oh, I just went blank. Chubbs. When Chubbs died. I literally thought that's when the movie started.
Because
this is the shortest movie I have ever seen in my life. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
It's like 8-year-old Evan is just ticked.
I was ticked. I
what
was
a
like,
ripoff!
What is going on?
This was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's like 48 minutes long.
Oh, I mean, I guess they just stretch it out according to on TV, right? So my father did
Carl
not.
Weathers is gold in that role.
Yes, he is. Yes. Oh my gosh.
All in the hits.
Oh my gosh.
All in.
I love the fact that he has this wooden hand that obviously he is holding with his real hand up his sleeve.
Oh yeah.
That is the greatest.
Because it's like
acting
abnormally long.
Yes, it's like
why
so
is
much
it
larger.
so much longer?
Did I say Major League yet? Yes,
have not
Major
said
League. Major League is probably one of my favorites of all time. Because I mean, there are so many quotable moments in that movie. It is amazing. Like when obviously, gosh, what was his name? The dude that does the Progressive commercials now.
He does Progressive? I have no idea.
You didn't know that?
I hate the Progressive commercials.
Seriously, you didn't know that? Oh my
Hot take.
gosh!
I hate Flo.
Well, no. She's not Flo.
That's a good take. That's a good take.
My dad, he's like, man, Flo's so funny. I was like, no, I absolutely hate Flo. Because like I
She
know,
was funny like 10 years ago, but I mean they.
well, like I know women like Flo and they're annoying. So
Yes. Gosh, what was his name?
so Devin's gonna now try to find more copyrighted material.
Pedro Serrano. So Serrano's talking about worshiping Jabuba or whatever his name is, and they're on the plane and the plane's like fixing to crash or whatever, and he does like the Hail Mary sign. And the white dude, the old pitcher, goes, "Oh, now you believe in him.
Now you like it.
He ain't gonna be fooled by that."
Yeah, that was pretty.
Great show, great movie. It's a classic. It is better than the second one. Hot take. Don't care.
I don't. I mean, I like the second one, but no, the first one's still better.
Yes, the first of anything is
Didn't
always
they make
better.
like a third one?
Yes, I think there's a third and a fourth one.
Okay, now why would there be a fourth? Come on,
Back
guys.
to the minors.
Yes, there you go.
Okay, learn something new every day.
Yes. I think I have seen the third one. The second one is hilarious just because you have no marbles.
Yeah.
That is great. That's a great line. But yes, amazing stuff. Love those movies.
I'm surprised nobody said Rudy.
Oh, I'm sorry, but no. Rudy's awful.
You don't like Rudy?
No, I
It's
do not like
decent, but
Rudy.
there's plenty of others I like about
You
it.
have no heart.
There are
I like
plenty of.
Rudy, but you're getting sentimental. You've got to be in the right mood for Rudy.
I would rather watch that dude walk to Mordor than watch that dude try and play football.
Well, first off, yes, I want to. Lord of the Rings is much better than Rudy. Let's calm down.
First off, potatoes, okay?
Spoil the match.
But that movie is more of a walk-on's dream than the actual golden dude playing football, because it's just not feasible. It's based off a true story, granted, and The Replacements is actually based off a true story too.
The Replacements is better than Rudy because it's funny.
Yes. The Replacements is based off of the strike,
Yeah.
and they're actually based off the Washington Redskins.
Right.
And actually, Shane Falco is based off of the guy that was in prison in the movie. Those two roles are switched. Shane Falco was actually the guy that was in prison.
That's pretty funny.
Yes, yeah. I don't know if he hooked up with a cheerleader, but that most everything else is true in that movie.
I'm scared of bees, Coach.
Dude, we're not gonna quote the elephant in the glue hands with that line.
That is
oh my
great.
god, it looks like.
Yes.
And then he catches the ball and he tries to throw it out of his hand.
And he's trying to give it to the ref, and the ref is like, or even better yet, they put him in the game, and he's got the cup of water, and he's trying to run and trying to get rid of the cup. Oh my gosh! Of course,
now I want to go watch the replacements.
I know, right? I'm gonna have to go buy it on
Guarantee my
iTunes.
wife's never seen that, so we've got to watch that.
Yeah, you've got to watch that.
Guarantee she's never seen it.
Now, hot take, I do not like Remember the Titans because in middle school they tried to motivate us and made us do that dance.
That sounds terrible.
Oh,
See, no, that would be kind of annoying.
It is. It was very annoying. Our team was sucked, and they thought that would be motivational, and that's how we came in and off the field.
Do you know how I feel that way about the Hakas? That everybody's
the Filipino thing? Or,
it's not Filipino. It's
Pacific
New
Islanders.
Zealand.
Yes,
yeah,
or whatever.
I hate the Haka.
I love the haka because I think it's cool, but I agree it's starting to get overhyped.
Like, I don't think it's intimidating at all.
Like, once people outside of New Zealand.
I mean,
start
if you're
using it, that's what
playing
it's
rugby and their guys are huge, but that's like the only.
Yeah, but then you're also
No.
huge.
No. I would be intimidated if I am in the 1700s going to an island and there's half-naked people tatted up with spears and they're eating people.
Because, you know what? That's fine. Guess what I got? Gatling guns. Back up. That's how they did it.
Not in the 1700s.
Well, it wasn't the 1700s when they were conquering. It was in like the late 1800s.
Okay.
And they show up with
Let's
rifles.
save that for our history podcast.
Yeah. Bro, again.
James Cook,
I would be down for that as well.
I got
Jared's down for that.
Jared's down for eating people. We got that.
I would love to talk about the Emu Wars that Australia lost.
Now that's awesome.
That is really
We
cool
can talk
that Jared
about that off
even knows
air.
about that.
The Emu Wars.
That is awesome.
We should do that in like off season when everything's dead. We should have like stupid history podcasts.
Oh my gosh, yes. We're going to have to do some more. I've actually been wanting to do some food tournaments, off-season stuff.
Oh yeah,
potato chip
snack
tournaments,
wars,
movie tournaments,
like Munch Madness.
Yes,
kind of stuff,
so we can have. We've got plenty of stuff to talk about instead of baseball.
Ross, sorry, Ross.
Amen.
I'll give the 5-minute update, and you guys can ramble about it.
Yes!
Yes.
There we go. So I think we've covered enough of this tonight. So
I've got one quick thing in the Big Red Gabebo saga.
Yes.
let's hear it. Let's hear the Big Red
I
Gabebo.
saw on Twitter that Ralph Carey, the original Big Red, posted on Twitter, I think, was it yesterday or the day before?
Yeah, it was.
That Tuesday in Milan, lawyers began the final step in the plagiarism trial of Big Red versus Gabebo.
Okay.
After 15 years of litigation, I still have faith in the Italian justice system. He's going to make it into a movie, too. So
Seriously?
that's kind of cool, man.
It's a movie.
Yeah,
I would totally watch that.
Screenplay which documents the incredible twists and turns. So maybe we might have a Big Red documentary to look forward to in the next couple of years.
Well, and also
So-
on that, I don't know if you guys have seen the amounts involved in this suit with like Western and Carey. If they win even a portion of it,
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking like 10 figures worth, like
Really?
like it's an insane amount of money because
my
that
gosh.
Gabebo dude.
Yeah.
It's like Italian like royalty of TV and movies. Like he's super
Wow.
famous. He makes boat tons of money. I'll have to go look it up to see what what
Yeah.
the complaint actually contained. But I want to say it was not just like tens of millions, but like more than that about what this suit was worth. So if they got even,
If that goes to the university, then hey, boy.
exactly, it would be a major because it is because it's
Death to Gambino or whatever his name is.
because the university and Carey are named as plaintiffs in it, sharing the rights holding of it. So Carey would get a bunch of money, and WKU, if they won, would get we're talking stupid build a new side in the stadium money.
That's
like,
awesome.
It'd be a lot. I'll have to go look it up because I read the complaint here.
It would
months and months
probably be
ago.
another 15 years before that happens, but yeah, because this suit has been going on since
I mean,
I was
if
a
it ever
Western.
comes, maybe we can afford to keep our next good football coach.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be awesome.
But no, the suit. The reason that the suit never went anywhere. Last thing is because Italian courts, much like U.S. courts, when you appeal to higher levels of court, they can choose whether or not to hear the case. And the Italian judges that they were bringing it before did not want to hear an American lawsuit. Like they just did not care. Like pound.
Get out of here, George Bush.
I love how that was German. I think.
Yes,
but
I don't know who that was, but yeah,
it's an Axis power.
that was
It's
me
fine.
trying to do South Park's. Gosh, what was that episode? Oh, I know what it was. It was the episode where the kids decided to shoot a killer whale to the moon.
What?
You've got to watch that. Great episode.
I've seen that one, yes.
You have seen that. Jared's seen it.
Yeah,
Woo!
I've seen that one.
And he calls the Russians, and the kids call the Russian space program to try and send them.
Yeah, and they get the Mexican space program. That was
Yes,
quality.
they get the Mexican space program.
See, now I feel like I
send
have seen that
You've
one.
got Well, and of course the Russians get mad, and they go, "This is a prank call. Screw you, George Bush!" And they slam the phone down. Great episode. Okay, so we have completely. What do you got, Ross?
So I forgot one of my other stupid sports movies, basketball, with the guys from.
I thought
Basketball.
you were going to do
Yes.
basketball, Devin. Because me and Devin used to watch the crap out of that
I
movie.
forgot about basketball. Yes.
See, I was going to put it on there, but I wasn't, I only saw it maybe 3 or 4 times over at your house.
Yes.
Like, we just put that on, fall asleep, late at night.
Yes.
Like, I
Yes.
thought you were
I
going to say.
bought that DVD like a year ago. It was the first DVD I bought in like 2 years because I thought that movie so fun.
That's that Walmart
Yes.
bin. You're like, oh, heck yeah.
Yes, the Walmart bin. One of the funniest parts on that movie is A, that they made the first basketball out of the Lazy Boy recliner.
Yeah.
Or B, when they're trying to resuscitate the dude and the hot dog keeps flying up and going back down. And up and back down. Jared, that's your homework this week.
Yeah, go watch basketball, man.
And no need to stop giving me homework.
I'm out of
I don't
school.
do it anyway.
That's right. All
You're
right.
failing, Jared.
Yes. We'll put a curve at the end of the year, but it'll be
Don't worry
okay.
about it. It'll be like Western. This is fine. Just retake it. It'll be fine.
That's right. Just retake the class. South Park 101. So that's all we got, guys, this week. I hope y'all enjoyed the podcast and our complete rantings and going off the point, and we're going to be explicitly and copyright sued,
Yeah,
but
but
it's all good.
Like this tweet when we send this tweet out. Please like it if you actually got to download it, because we're pretty sure it's going to get struck by Mickey
Yes.
Mouse and iTunes.
Yes, Mickey Mouse and iTunes are coming after us after this. So, as always, check out the guys. They play this weekend in the Pod Wars. And check out the Lady Tops and baseball and softball and all that.
Don't sound too excited, Devin, about baseball and softball.
I don't have time for
Read
anything.
the towel rack.
Read the Towel Rack, at
Dude,
Towel Rack.
they got you covered. They'll have articles, they have previews, everything about every game.
Daily content. I'm sure I'll have another 20 pieces coming out because I wrote a big one and now it's just coming out every week.
Yeah,
so it's all
piecemeal.
good. Yeah. As always, go Tops.
Go Tops.
Oops.
Read the towel rack.